Bro, I'll tell you from a professional and from a personal standpoint. Bro, I've said this many times. From a professional standpoint, Bruce Prichard was the absolute best producer of talent that I ever worked with. Bro, he was better than me. I have no problem saying that. Bruce was my mentor. I learned from Bruce. Producing talent, Bruce blows me out of the water. I think I'm pretty good at it. Bro, he's off the charts. Professionally, it's a whole different, I mean, personally, bro, it's a whole different story. You just can't trust Bruce. Bro, you could think Bruce is your friend, but in order to gain favor with Vince behind your back, Bruce is going to do everything that puts him in the spotlight and that puts you in the dark. And you could think, bro, me and my wife used to go out with Bruce and his wife all the time. Bruce used to have my family over. Bruce knew my kids. Okay, bro. But when it came to business and it came to his positioning with Vince McMahon, which was very, very important to him, bro, he would do whatever he had to do to be Vince's number one, no matter what it did to you and your career, no matter what it did to you on a personal level. And bro, with the guy, you always had to have eyes in the back of your head. Bro, I have caught him many times on his podcast just outright lying. And bro, it isn't a case of my word against his. Every time he lies, bro, I prove it. I go to the people involved. And I'm like, bro, am I forgetting something, or did this ever happen? And bro, I've exposed him just blatantly lying. And it's not my word against his. And bro, even when I expose him, there's no apology. There's nothing. And I mean, bro, to me, that's a full-blown liar. Like when there are no regrets and no apologies, bro, the last thing he did that really upset me was, bro, when Taz came into the WWE, okay, Taz had contacted me when I was the head writer. Bro, I never knew Taz. I never met Taz. I never had a conversation with Taz. But Taz contacted me, and I said, Taz, let me present this to Vince and see if there's any interest there. Okay? Vince was interested, and he had me set up a meeting with Taz. Okay? Bro, as soon as I set up the meeting with Taz, okay, I'm done with it. The only time I'm going to be involved with Taz again is if Vince signs Taz and Taz becomes a talent and I have to write and produce Taz. But once I make that introduction to Vince, I'm done with it, bro. Like, I'm done. So, bro, of course, Bruce goes on his podcast, and Bruce tells us a story that's very, very different. And Bruce's story was that behind JR's back, I was talking to Taz about his contract. And I was negotiating Taz's contract, me and Taz, behind Jim Ross's back. Bro, I have never had anything to do with anybody's contract, ever. Bro, I did not know what people were being paid. I did not know the terms of any contracts. Bro, that's a talent relation issue. I'm the writer of the show. So now what Bruce is doing is now he's trying to create waves between me and Jim Ross, saying I went behind Jim Ross and I was negotiating Taz's contract, right? So, bro, I'm like, Bruce, you're full of shit, bro. Never happened. I never spoke to Taz for 1 second about his contract, right? Bro, that night, Taz texted me and he says, bro, I want you to know, man, I got your back on this. The next day, bro, Conrad Thompson was a guest on Taz's podcast. And Taz turned around and said, Conrad, what's the situation with something that you said concerning me and Vince? And of course, bro, Conrad tries to take it in another direction, and he starts going into this soliloquy of how, well, Vince Russo has turned into a madman and a lunatic, and Vince Russo has decided that he hates Bruce Prichard and Eric. And Taz was like, no, bro, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you guys said on your show that Vince and I negotiated my contract. And Taz said, Conrad, Vince and I never spoke about my contract. The only thing Vince and I ever spoke about was anything that had to do with TV. So to set the record straight, bro, that never happened.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.